Okay, time for some boxing porn. I finally got my season one of Fallout, the show. Why it took over a year for them to release this on home video, I don't know. It could be a Prime thing where maybe they wanted people to keep watching the show and spend money to watch the show, but I own it physically now because I'm such a nerd for the actual game series. Fallout's my actual favorite game series. I just had to get the Steelbook, the limited edition Steelbook that would only be available on Amazon. I was too slow on the uptake, and so then I had to buy off some shit ass scalper. I didn't really want to. They're so obviously a scalper, it's like even their name on Amazon is like gone but not lost or something. So they're basically saying, yeah, I'm gonna buy this before you do and then sell it back to you at a higher price. So they suck. Being a fan of the series and a huge fan of the show, I'm like, well, whatever the best version is available out there, I have to have it. So this is it. This is the Fallout Season 1 Steelbook, which I have not opened at all yet. All I've done is taking out of the plastic. So here we have a separate little packet full of pictures that are of no use, but even still, considering how expensive this was, I'm not even going to say, but it's definitely way more than what it was if you were to buy it through Amazon before it sold out. All this really is, other than the basic version, is just it comes in a steelbook and it has a bunch of pictures. And I'm going to open this up right now. Never seen in here yet. But here's the very first one of our buddy, the Ghoul, Mr. Goggins, who actually got nominated. And it's kind of nuts to think that in a show like this, an actor got nominated for Best Actor in the Emmys. Didn't win, but no. So just a bunch of pictures that are almost like, okay, whoop-de-doo. But they do have that new smell. I like that smell. I don't know what you call it. And there's Lucy, just leaving the vault. All innocent. And here we have Maximus, who, funny how his picture is like a commercial. And so is Cram. That's funny. They have an ad for Cram. It keeps. You may not want to eat it today, but you may have to eat it tomorrow. That's a pretty good way of putting it. You may not want to eat it, but you may have to. There's like Vault 33, little Vault 33 people there. Why does this one only have a shirt and no pants, but this one over here has the full outfit? Another ad, deviled eggs, Yum Yum brand deviled eggs. You little devil, you. Easy does it. These are strange. I didn't know there was going to be commercial like things in here. A rad roach meal. Wow, that's pretty wild. They have the actual pieces of the rad roach like you would for, like, you know, a pig or a cow all cut out. What are the best parts? Would you look at that? A succulent rad roach meal. Gross. Who is that person? There's somebody right there, and I don't recognize them from the show, and I can barely fucking read it. Oh my god, the writing is so small. Fork it. Daphne Roller says, it's still your favorite breakfast of champions, but maybe this time with Nuka-Cola. Any flavor and razor grain and the wast's most abundant resources. Rad Roach. Not only very... Oh my god, why is this so fucking hard to read? Jesus. Even though I'm old and blind, I can still... It's still fucking small. It's just so weird. Not only very good, gorging, but now I am opening the steelbook, and I don't expect much. There's just the discs. 3 discs in total. I guess disc 1 is half the season, disc 2 is the other half, disc 3 is probably just features, maybe. Well, I've never seen that before. I don't think I like that. They have like a little lip to hold the one disc over the other. I always get scared the first time I ever take a disc out because it's new and it could stick, and then I'm afraid it'll crack or something. See, I hate that. Plus, this thing covers it up. That's a weird... I've never seen that before. Disc 3, probably all just features. Yeah, not much, a whole lot in there, but Vault-Tec is building a bright future underground. That's what it says. Enjoy Vault living. Reserve your spot today. And then we have our legendary Vault Boy. So in the case itself, what do we have? We've got the mask. We've got the classic Brotherhood of Steel mask. But actually in the reflections, you can see some faces that looks like it's Lucy and the Ghoul and Maximus. Kind of hard to tell, but that's what it looks like. The helmet is on like a beach, but there's a Ferris wheel in the background, which isn't something that's iconic in the show, so I'm not really sure why they have that there. But what do we have on the back? We have the Ghoul chilling in a doorway, and dog meat's right there. And down here we have a Mr. Handy, kind of broken up, just sitting there. Calendar, and in the background some more Nuka-Cola stuff. So he's like in that city that they go to, that first city. But down here we have like a little book or a magazine, and it's like the books that you pick up in the game that give you upgrades. Like whenever you take it, whenever you read a book, it can give you a skill upgrade based on what the book is. Yeah, do I wish I'd spent this much on the Steelbook? I'm really actually surprised that the special edition doesn't come with a little Vault Boy bobblehead or something. Like that should be like a given, honestly. I remember I got that with the Fallout 3 games that came in the lunchbox, and it also came with a little bobblehead. So that's like a thing that I feel like they could have definitely had. Maybe because it's not a game. Because movies don't have as much bonus physical things like they used to. But games will do it, but I really feel there's a missed opportunity here to have something extra, because this is a pretty disappointing. But this part here is the physical disc review. I'm not going to review the video or the audio. I'm not any kind of movie audiophile that knows, so it's going to just look good to me anyways. I'm excited to see the features. And so now you have this separate folder, and these things I don't generally keep these. Like, so what can you do with it? It's not going to stay onto the Steelbook. But it does show some of the features, commentary, inside episode 1, so I'm very glad there's a commentary. Bummer it's only for one episode, but I guess beggars can't be choosers, but commentaries are my absolute favorite feature ever. But there's a commentary for the first episode, The End, with Jonathan Nolan and Walton Goggins. Looking forward to hearing that one. And inside season 1, Becoming the Ghoul, Vault, Survivor's Guide, animated shorts, and more. I think I'm saying almost all of that, or most, is already online on YouTube, which is another thing that kind of sucks nowadays, where half the special features get released online, and if you're a nerd like me, you've already watched it, and then you get the disc itself, and it's like, well, I've already seen all these features. And so ends the first part of my review, the unboxing part of Fallout Season 1 Steelbook in 4K. Coming up will be a review of the set itself. I'm not going to be reviewing the show. I've already reviewed the show, though maybe I'll do a quick review of the whole season. But next up will be a review of the actual features. Stay tuned.